Hello, my name is Landon Breckgeisen. In this video, I'm going to show you the Flex Edge Finder by Inatool, which is a tool I created to make edge finding fast, easy, and precise. The Flex Edge Finder has been installed in a collet in the milling machine. And now we can see when I flex the shaft, we have travel both ways. And we want to make sure we are on 0, and we can adjust the bezel until it is. And now we'll move our quill down, and then we're going to slowly approach our workpiece. We see we have movement now, so I will slowly back up. And now, to ensure I did not overshoot the edge, I can use a finger force, and then I can go back, and I bring it to 0. So we're on the edge, but we want to compensate half of the tip. This is 250 thousandths tip. So I'm going to 0 the DRO, and I'm going to move over 1/8 of an inch. $125 thousandths, so I will re-0 my DRO. And now we are over the edge of our workpiece. Edge finding a round shaft. Moving the Y. Make sure I didn't overshoot. You can come up, you can go half the diameter of this plus half of this, or you can go ahead and touch off this side also, divide it by 2. If you're using a traditional wobbler edge finder, on a larger shaft you may run into a clearance issue. This is the centering V attachment. Goes on the Flex Edge Finder. This is the 1/4 inch version. So I'm moving the quill down gently, and then I'm finding till it goes back to 0, and I can kind of rock it. And now we're right in the middle of our shaft. So we put the Flex Edge Finder in a Jacobs check, and we'll notice we do have some run out. We can compensate and cancel the run out by splitting our difference. So right now I'm about 1.5 thousandths. So I'm going to go about 3/4. So right there we split the difference, and to confirm we split the difference correctly, we can go ahead and we should have the same number when we get over to this side. And for convenience, if we're just drilling and tapping some holes, we might just want to use our Jacobs chuck. So this is the directly on edge tip. It is ground with a sweeping profile. So I'm moving the x-axis slowly. And now we have contact on our indicator. We're going to leave it there. And now I'm going to sweep and find the low. And now we will use it as normal and go to 0. And then we can check to see if we overshot by putting a finger force on it. And now we can 0 the DRO. No math involved, we're on the edge. So the included shims allow you to center your indicator tip to the flex shaft So roughly by eye, you'll center it and put your shims in between joint 1 or joint 2, depending on which way you need to go. So if you notice your mounting rail isn't wanting to slide in, the clamp might have been over tightened, so you can take your screw out of the clearance hole, thread it into the other side, and then you can use a piece of sheet metal such as this ruler, and then you can tighten the screw up and actually expand your clamp open a little further. And then remember to take your screw out of the threaded side and go back through the clearance hole. And then do not cross thread your screws. You may want to do counterclockwise until you feel the start, and then screw in clockwise. And then your indicator dovetail should fit in there easily.